So we're looking at what the unique selling factors are, and we look at what's in it for the doctors. And when you see music that is tuned to that purpose, then you look to the needs, interests, wants, and desires of the doctor, and you see what's creating a positive impression. It's creating an environment that is comfortable for staff. It's saying to patients and customers, we're a little bit different. We care. In fact, the research that we did showed that in doing a survey, patients said they feel that the organization cares more about us when we have the music present. So the doctors want full staff, they want patient satisfaction, they want peace of mind, they want an organization that's running smoothly. We're not the panacea, but boy, we sure create a nice impression for the doctor in a peaceful environment for all that to happen. So then why don't doctors buy this? Why wouldn't doctors buy this? Well, they haven't bought it because it hasn't been available to them. Why don't doctors get the DMX standard playlist, or the other companies, the Muzaks and the Play Sonic and True Sonic and all these, or Sirius Radio and stuff? And I think it's because they don't understand the value of it. And then when they do understand the value of it, we need to differentiate ourselves against those other competitors. And you have one of those most comprehensive analyses, white paper analysis, on how to sell against these different quote-unquote competitors, or those organizations that are competing for doctors' business. And I suggest you look at that real carefully. But when we look specifically at the differentiators of harmonic healthcare, number one, created by the definitive expert in the field of sound, music, and the impact on the human condition. This expert, and we'll stay with him, has written over 23 books on the field. He's written The Mozart Effect, which is one of the most recognized books on the impact of music in learning and in cognition. So there's that, and that's a big one. The next one, the music was designed purposefully so that in the waiting area it's designed to relax and compress time and space. They could also hook a different program, a different music to on hold, and then different music yet in the public space, and then perhaps different music yet low in the break room or even in the doctor's offices. So this is, if you will, prescribed music, designed by Don Campbell, purposeful, prescriptive, and designed with a goal or an end in mind. Now, those two things automatically differentiate us from any of the competition, unless you know something that I don't know, and we've done extensive research on that. So then, why wouldn't people buy? Well, they're going to give you objections. I have no money. Well, let's look at that one. How do we answer that? Well, the first thing I say in this case is well, Mr. Smith, Dr. Smith, or whomsoever, we know that you don't have an envelope full of money that says if somebody comes around here that can positively impact our environment, our brand, our reputation, this envelope and this money is for them. We know that you don't have that. Why then are doctors, says we know, why then are doctors coming up with this and spending for this music? Probably two reasons. Number one, they get a sense as soon as they turn quality music on of how it really augments this entire environment and makes it a much more comfortable place to work and to visit, number one. And number two, it's the cost of about $3 a day to have this, for $3 a day. So I would imagine then, with that in mind, that this is something that you'd want to go for. Am I right? So I would answer it that way. The objection of I just don't have the money for it. There are many other objections, and we will work on those on teleconferences as they come up. So what I would ask you to do is jot down on a piece of paper, what are the top 3 objections that you anticipate to this sale? Then, when you go out there and you present this, I want you to come back afterwards and see what are indeed the objections you're getting, if indeed you're getting those objections. With that, together as a team, will swarm all over it, will create, craft, develop the answers to those objections, and really multiply sales and have some fun doing it. So this is your overview. These are some key ideas. There's a workbook that is associated with this that answers some of these questions. It's going to be organic and ongoing. And with your team, your support team, our objective is to make sure that you understand what this is, whom it's for, what the target audience is, what they care about and why they care about it, and how overall we're able to deliver this presentation in a meaningful way and multiple